If you or someone you love has been told that type 2 diabetes is a lifelong condition, something you can only control with pills or injections forever, then stay with me for the next few minutes, because what you are about to hear may completely change the way you look at your health. Imagine waking up with steady energy, normal blood sugar numbers, and the confidence that your body is healing instead of getting worse. This is not a fantasy, and it is not a miracle cure. This is about understanding your body, working with it, and making simple, natural changes that many people around the world have already used to reverse type 2 diabetes naturally. By the end of this video, you will understand why type 2 diabetes develops, what really drives high blood sugar, and how everyday habits can slowly turn things around. So, take a deep breath, relax, and give yourself these few minutes because your health is worth it. Before we go any further, let me say this clearly. This video is not about quick tricks or extreme diets that you cannot follow long-term. It is about realistic, natural steps that fit into real life. If this kind of honest, practical health content matters to you, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the Diabetes Health Network right now. When you like and subscribe early, it helps this message reach more people who are struggling silently with diabetes, just like you might be. And it also means you will not miss future videos that can support you on your health journey. Now let us start with a simple truth that most people are never told. Type 2 diabetes is not caused by eating sugar alone. It is caused by insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells so it can be used for energy. Over time, because of constant high sugar intake, frequent snacking, stress, lack of movement, and poor sleep, the cells stop responding properly to insulin. The sugar stays in the blood, and blood sugar numbers go up. The pancreas works harder and harder to make more insulin, until one day it cannot keep up. That is, when type 2 diabetes is diagnosed. Here is the important part. Insulin resistance is not permanent. It is a condition that develops slowly, and it can improve slowly too. When you remove the things that cause insulin resistance and add habits that support insulin sensitivity, the body begins to respond. Blood sugar levels start to come down. Energy improves. Cravings reduce. This is the foundation of reversing type 2 diabetes naturally. Many people think reversal means throwing away all medications overnight. That is not what this is about. Reversal means your blood sugar stays in a healthy range with little or no medication under your doctor's guidance, because your body is managing glucose better on its own. This is a process, and every small step matters. Let us talk about food, because this is where most confusion exists. You do not need to starve. You do not need to eat strange foods that you cannot pronounce. You need to eat in a way that keeps your blood sugar stable. That means focusing on foods that do not spike glucose quickly and that help your cells respond better to insulin. Start by understanding carbohydrate. Carbs are not evil, but refined carbs are a problem. White bread, white rice, sugary cereals, pastries, soft drinks, and packaged snacks break down into sugar very fast. When you eat them, blood sugar rises sharply, and insulin has to work overtime. When this happens, day after day, insulin resistance gets worse. Instead, choose carbohydrates that come with fiber, vegetables, lentils, beans, whole grains in small portions, and fruits with the skin on are absorbed more slowly. Fiber slows down digestion and helps prevent sharp spikes in blood sugar. This one change alone can make a noticeable difference within weeks. Protein is your friend when it comes to blood sugar control. Protein helps you feel full, reduces cravings, and slows the absorption of carbohydrates. Eggs, fish, chicken, turkey, tofu, yogurt, and legumes are all good options. Including a source of protein with every meal can help keep your blood sugar more stable throughout the day. Healthy fats also play an important role. For many years, people with diabetes were told to avoid fat, but we now know that healthy fats support hormone balance and satiety. Olive oil, avocado, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon help you feel satisfied and reduce the urge to snack on sugary foods. When you feel full and satisfied, it becomes much easier to make better choices. Portion size matters. Even with healthy foods, eating large amounts of healthy carbs can still raise blood sugar. A simple way to manage portions is to fill half your plate with non-starchy vegetables, 1/4 with protein, and 1/4 with whole food carbohydrates. This visual method is easy to remember and works well for most people. Now let us talk about something just as important as what you eat, and that is when you eat. Constant eating keeps insulin levels high all day. When insulin is always high, the body never gets a chance to become sensitive to it again. Giving your body breaks from eating allows insulin levels to come down. This is where gentle time-restricted eating can help. This does not mean extreme fasting. It simply means having a consistent eating window, such as sapula to 12 hours, and avoiding late-night snacking. For example, if you eat breakfast at 8 in the morning, try to finish dinner by 6 or 7 in the evening. During the fasting hours, insulin levels drop, and the body can start repairing itself. Many people notice that their morning blood sugar improves just by stopping late-night eating. This is a simple change that costs nothing and can have a big impact over time. Movement is another powerful tool for reversing type 2 diabetes naturally. You do not need intense workouts or a gym membership. When muscles move, they use glucose for energy, and they do this even without insulin. This means that physical activity directly lowers blood sugar. Walking is one of the best exercises for people with type 2 diabetes. A 10 to 15-minute walk after meals can significantly reduce blood sugar spikes. It improves circulation, reduces stress, and is easy on the joints. Consistency matters more than intensity. Strength training is also important because muscle tissue improves insulin sensitivity. The more muscle you have, the more glucose your body can store and use. Simple bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or light weights at home are enough. 2 to 3 sessions per week can make a real difference over time. Stress is an often ignored factor in diabetes. When you are stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol that raise blood sugar. Chronic stress keeps blood sugar elevated even if your diet is perfect. Learning to manage stress is not optional. It is essential. Deep breathing, prayer, meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature can all help reduce stress levels. Even 5 minutes a day of slow, deep breathing can calm the nervous system and support better blood sugar control. Sleep is another pillar of reversal that many people overlook. Poor sleep increases insulin resistance and cravings for sugary foods. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a calming bedtime routine, limit screen time before bed, and keep your sleeping environment cool and dark. Hydration also matters more than you might think. When you are dehydrated, blood sugar becomes more concentrated in the bloodstream. Drinking enough water helps the kidneys flush out excess glucose and supports overall metabolism. Make water your main drink throughout the day. At this point, you might be thinking that this sounds like a lot of changes. But here's the key. You do not have to do everything at once. Choose 1 or 2 habits to focus on first. As those become part of your routine, add another. Small, consistent changes lead to big results over time. Real reversal stories often start with simple steps. Someone stops drinking sugary beverages. Another person starts walking after dinner. Someone else improves sleep and reduces late-night snacking. These small actions add up, and blood sugar numbers begin to improve. It is also important to work with your healthcare provider as you make changes. As blood sugar improves, medication doses may need adjustment. This is a positive sign and should always be done safely. In the Diabetes Health Network community, we believe in education, consistency, and self-compassion. This journey is not about perfection. It is about progress. There will be days when things do not go as planned, and that is okay. What matters is getting back on track the next day. As we move toward the next part of this series, we will go deeper into specific daily routines, mindset shifts, and common mistakes that can slow down progress without you even realizing it. These insights can help you avoid frustration and stay motivated long-term. If this video has already helped you see type 2 diabetes in a new light, take a moment to like this video and make sure you are subscribed to the Diabetes Health Network. Your support helps us continue sharing free, reliable health information with people who need it. In the next part, we will talk about natural ways to improve insulin sensitivity, how to handle cravings without feeling deprived, and how to stay consistent even when life gets busy. Stay with us, because this is where everything starts to come together as we continue. I want you to remember one important thing. Reversing type 2 diabetes naturally is not about fighting your body. It is about understanding it and supporting it. Your body has an incredible ability to heal when the right conditions are created. Many people lose hope because they think they have failed too many times before. But the truth is, most people were never given the full picture. Now you are. One of the biggest keys to reversal is improving insulin sensitivity. This simply means helping your cells respond better to insulin again. When this happens, sugar can move out of the blood and into the cells more. Blood sugar numbers improve, and the pressure on the pancreas reduces. One powerful but simple way to improve insulin sensitivity is by reducing constant snacking. Every time you eat, insulin is released. When you snack all day, insulin never gets a break. Try to eat proper meals that satisfy you and allow time between meals. This gives insulin levels a chance to come down and allows the body to reset. Another natural way to improve insulin sensitivity is through gentle weight loss, if needed. Even a small reduction in body fat, especially around the belly, can significantly improve blood sugar control. This does not require extreme dieting. When you focus on whole foods, balanced meals, and regular movement, weight often starts to come down naturally. Let us talk about cravings, because this is where many people feel stuck. Cravings are not a sign of weakness. They are often a sign of blood sugar swings, stress, or lack of sleep. When blood sugar drops quickly after a spike, the body asks for more sugar. This creates a cycle that feels impossible to break. The first step to managing cravings is keeping meals balanced. When you include protein, fiber, and healthy fats together, blood sugar stays more stable, and cravings reduce. Eating enough at meals is important. Undereating can lead to strong cravings later in the day. If you crave something sweet, try not to panic or feel guilty. Pause for a moment and check in with yourself. Are you tired, stressed, or dehydrated? Sometimes a glass of water, a short walk, or a few deep breaths can reduce the craving. If you still want something sweet, choose a healthier option like fruit with nuts or yogurt and enjoy it mindfully. Mindset plays a huge role in long-term success. Many people approach diabetes with fear and frustration. They see high numbers as failure. But blood sugar readings are not judgments. They are information. They help you understand how your body responds to food, stress, sleep, and movement. When you view your readings with curiosity instead of fear, you gain power. You start to notice patterns. You learn what works for you. This mindset shift alone can reduce stress and improve blood sugar control. Consistency is more important than perfection. Doing something good for your health most days is far more effective than doing everything perfectly for a week and then giving up. Progress may feel slow, but it is happening beneath the surface. Let us also talk about common mistakes that can slow down or stop progress. One big mistake is relying only on packaged diabetic or sugar-free foods. Many of these products still spike blood sugar or increase cravings. Whole, simple foods are almost always a better choice. Another mistake is doing too much too fast. Extreme diets, long fasts, or intense workouts can increase stress and backfire. Gentle, sustainable changes are more effective long-term. Ignoring sleep and stress is another major issue. You can eat perfectly and still struggle if you are not sleeping well or if stress is constant. Your nervous system and hormones are deeply connected to blood sugar control. Support also matters. Trying to do everything alone can feel overwhelming. Sharing your journey, whether with family, friends, or an online community, can increase motivation and accountability. This is why communities like the Diabetes Health Network exist, to remind you that you are not alone. As your blood sugar improves, it is important to stay in touch with your healthcare provider. Lower numbers may mean medications need adjustment. This is a positive sign and part of the reversal process. Safety always comes first. Now imagine yourself a few months from now. You wake up with better energy. Your blood sugar readings are more stable. You feel more in control of your food choices. You trust your body again. This future is possible, and it starts with the small choices you make today. If this message has resonated with you, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us where you are on your journey or what your biggest challenge is right now. Reading and responding to your comments helps this channel grow and helps others feel seen and supported. If you know someone who is struggling with type 2 diabetes, share this video with them. You never know whose life could change because of one shared message. And if you have not already, make sure you are subscribed to the Diabetes Health Network so you can continue learning, growing, and healing with us. Together, step by step, it is possible to reverse type 2 diabetes naturally and build a healthier future. As we journey deeper into managing blood sugar, it's crucial we talk about something incredibly practical: real-life situations. What happens when you're at a family gathering, a wedding, or a dinner with friends? So many people get anxious, thinking one wrong meal will ruin all their progress. But let's be clear, one meal didn't cause your blood sugar issues, and one meal won't stop you from improving them. What truly matters is what you do most of the time. When you internalize this, the fear just melts away. Instead of thinking about restriction, you start thinking about balance. You can choose smaller portions, fill up on vegetables and protein first, and then enjoy a little bit of what you love without any guilt. This calm, confident mindset is powerful because it reduces stress, and lower stress itself helps keep your blood sugar stable. It's a win. Now, let's explore a powerful concept you were probably never taught: metabolic flexibility. This is your body's amazing ability to switch smoothly between using sugar and fat for energy. When you have insulin resistance, your body gets stuck in sugar-burning mode. But by spacing out your meals, cutting back on refined carbs, and moving your body regularly, you retrain your metabolism. It becomes flexible again. This is one of the secret reasons why people start feeling so much more energetic as they make these changes. Let's also demystify morning blood sugar, because this confuses a lot of people. You eat well, you do everything right, but you wake up and your numbers are high. What's going on? This is often the dawn effect. Your body naturally releases a bit of glucose in the early morning to help you wake up. Things like stress, poor sleep, or eating too late at night can make this effect much stronger. The key is to focus on improving your sleep quality, managing stress, and finishing your last meal a few hours before bed. Over time, this can make a huge difference in your morning readings. Sunlight and your daily routine also play a massive role in blood sugar regulation. Getting natural sunlight first thing in the morning helps to set your internal clock, which controls the hormones related to hunger, stress, and even insulin. A short walk outside in the morning, or after a meal, doesn't just improve your glucose control, it boosts your mood and helps you stay consistent with your healthy habits. Here's another simple but overlooked factor: how fast you eat. When you eat quickly, your body doesn't have enough time to send the I am full signal to your brain. This often leads to overeating and a bigger blood sugar spike. Try this. Slow down, chew your food thoroughly, and eat without distractions like your phone or the TV. This practice of mindful eating isn't about following strict rules. It's about building awareness. You'll be surprised at how much this can improve your digestion and glucose response. Let's touch on supplements, a very common question. While no pill can ever replace healthy lifestyle changes, certain nutrients can offer support when used wisely and with medical guidance. For instance, magnesium is vital for glucose, metabolism, and muscle function. Vitamin D deficiency has also been linked to insulin resistance. But please, do not self-prescribe. Get blood tests and talk to a professional. Supplements are there to support the foundation you're building, not to be the foundation itself. And here's a friendly reminder about hydration. It's so simple, yet so important. Many people mistake thirst for hunger, which leads to unnecessary snacking. Start your day with a big glass of water and keep sipping throughout the day. This not only helps reduce cravings, but also supports your kidney function, which is crucial for maintaining glucose balance. Finally, and this might be the most important part of this entire journey, let's talk about patience. Your body didn't become insulin resistant overnight, and it won't heal overnight either. There will be weeks where your numbers improve slowly or even seem stuck. This is not failure, this is normal. Healing happens in layers. You might notice improvements in your energy, your sleep, your mood, or your digestion long before your blood sugar numbers fully reflect the incredible changes happening inside. So, when you face a challenge, whether it's a plateau or a social event, remember that you're playing the long game. Every healthy choice you make is a deposit into your health account. You are retraining your body, and it's a process of relearning and healing. The key is not perfection, but persistence. Be kind to yourself, celebrate the small victories, and trust the process. You are on the right path, and you're building a foundation for a healthier, more vibrant life, one day at a time. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on your health journey. Tracking can be helpful if done calmly. Checking blood sugar occasionally to understand patterns can empower you, but constant checking with anxiety can increase stress. Use your numbers as feedback, not as a judgment. They are simply data points guiding your next choice. Let us also talk about emotions and identity. Many people begin to see themselves as a diabetic rather than a person who is healing from insulin resistance. This subtle shift in identity matters. When you see yourself as someone actively improving their health, your daily choices naturally align with that belief. Language matters. Even the words you use with yourself. Family support can make a huge difference. Sharing your goals with loved ones, explaining that you are focusing on long-term health rather than short-term dieting, can reduce pressure and misunderstandings. Even if others do not fully understand, staying connected and calm helps you stay consistent. If you ever feel discouraged, remind yourself why you started. Maybe it was fear of complications, maybe it was low energy, or maybe it was wanting to be present for your family. Reconnecting with that reason can bring motivation back during difficult days. In the Diabetes Health Network, we often remind our community that healing is not linear. There will be ups and downs. What matters is direction, not perfection. Each walk, each balanced meal, each good night of sleep is a step forward, even if it feels small. Over time, these steps compound. Blood sugars, medication needs may reduce under medical supervision. Confidence grows, and slowly, the idea that type 2 diabetes is a lifelong sentence begins to lose its power over you. As we prepare to continue this series, remember that knowledge is only useful when applied gently and consistently. You do not need to change your entire life in one day. You only need to make the next best choice, again and again. If you are still watching, it means you care about your health, and that already puts you ahead of where you were before. Stay connected with the Diabetes Health Network, because this journey is easier when you are supported, informed, and encouraged. In the upcoming videos, we will break down daily meal examples, simple routines for busy schedules, and ways to stay motivated even when results feel slow. Stay with us, stay hopeful, and keep moving forward, because real, lasting change is possible, one day at a time.